A screen share going, but I do have my screen behind me. If you look at finals schedule, the tab on the furthest right, on the 5th, my seniors started their finals with their 7th period. Today is your 3rd and 4th period finals, so y'all don't have to worry about my stuff today. However, do know that by tomorrow is when I need you submitting your, this is for seniors, what you've got on the web design final. So I'll talk about what the web design final is here in just a sec. But I want to make sure everybody knows we have all 7 periods on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All of these detailed bell schedules can be found on this final schedule tab right here. Today's normal, tomorrow's normal. A normal, it's Monday too. And then we have an assembly on Wednesday, and then after that, it is all half days until the end of the school year, which is next Tuesday, June 16th, okay? So, hi, welcome in. Make sure you know what's going on with this finals part right here. We're going to take a look at finals project number 1, where your task for your final is to code a website that demonstrates your learning in this course, including any of these skills below. Okay, so creating new pages, linking them to the nav bar, and copying and pasting an export function using basic HTML. Those are our tags, and the sandwiches example I used with bread, content bread, like ingredients. You can use React elements like dropdowns or buttons to add functionality, our classic images and text to communicate an idea, and then anything else you feel like you learned throughout this semester. Now, the caveat to that is because we had so many tech issues, we didn't get to as much learning as I'd hoped. That's okay. I'm grading very easily on this final, okay? Unfortunately, if you don't turn it in, I have to give you a 0, right? That just makes sense. So, what I want to emphasize is try to add something, anything, that's custom to you to your final. You don't have to complete a full-blown site. You don't have to totally from scratch make a version of, you don't have to make another version of chess that works on the web or solitaire or minesweeper or whatever. You don't have to make a full-blown game for your final. You just have to code a website that individually demonstrates your learning. Okay, does that make sense? It is very open-ended and a very easy, it will be very lightly graded just because we had so many tech issues, excuse me, among a couple other things, excuse me, that just happened this semester, okay? So the final is to code a website that demonstrates your learning. Whatever that means to you, you can put into the final templates that we've set up. You submit it by updating your GitHub repository. I can show seniors, or I guess I'll show you tomorrow. I'll show everybody tomorrow. But basically, through the rest of the school year, we are just working on getting this submitted. Yours is due because if we look at your final schedule, I set 5th periods to be due on Monday. And yeah, so you have until the 12th to finish this up. Okay? What questions are coming up in general that you don't want to wait for me individually to ask?
May I please use the restroom?
Yes, you can. What time are you coming back? It's 12:19. 5 minutes?
Hopefully.
Okay, sounds good.
Up to 10.
Up to 10. Sounds good. Okay. So your final project is due this Friday the 12th by 9:30. I mean, it's open till midnight, but that's all we're doing the rest of this week. Okay? Any general questions? I'm not grading this harshly because we had kind of a funky semester. Okay? So keep that, let that be something to not stress you out amidst some of your other finals. Okay? So your job, if you go in assignments and you have them sorted by dates, it'll be finals project number 1. You submit it by just updating your GitHub repository because I already have your link for Notebook Checks June. And yeah, demonstrate what you learned, even if it was just adding text to a web page. That is something you didn't know how to do before this class. Okay? That's all I have to say. The rest of the time is yours to work or help with specific questions. Do you have specific questions? Okay, I'll be right there with all of your specific questions. Okay, thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Best of luck.